Welcome to your reading, Cancer, for December 2020. I'm going to be using the Everyday Witch Tarot for your reading, as well as the Sacred Rebels Oracle. And my intention is that you use your intuition as you look at the spread. And weave your own story that suits your life, even as you listen to my interpretation of the cards. And what I enjoy about watching other tarot readings is hearing their new perspective and hearing how they interpret the cards, which is based on their experiences and what they're going through in their own life, of course. So how they see the cards is seen through that lens. But there's always something to be gleaned from, or usually there is some nugget of wisdom or some truth that I hear, even if the story doesn't entirely resonate with my life or what I'm experiencing or even seeing in the cards. But I do enjoy hearing other people's perspectives, and it often says a lot about them, how they see the cards. So please use your discernment. Always, always. Words are powerful, but only if you believe them and only if you put emotion behind them. Let's get on to the reading for Cancer for December 2020. Helpful insights can we give Cancer for the month of December 2020 that is in their highest good? Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, King of Cups, Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the Lovers, and Ten of Wands. And we have King of Swords in reverse at the bottom. Something's keeping you up at night, or you're getting a lot of insights in your dreams, getting a lot of downloads. Some truths are coming through. Guidance in your dreams. There's something coming to an end. We have two tens and we have walking away. The Ten of Swords and Ten of Wands. These are the two tens that are more difficult. You're putting an end to some hard situation that's caused a lot of anxiety that really was weighing you down. And it's interesting that these two are sandwiching the Lovers here. It's almost like this person is experiencing the Ten of Swords. this person is experiencing the Ten of Wands, and coming together, it's like they're putting an end to it. They're joining hands, making a choice from the heart to put an end to the anxiety and the heavy load, and to instead move powerfully together in our heart space. But it required this this work to get here, I think. So let's back up. We have the Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, King of Cups. King of Cups could be you, Cancer, showing up in your own reading. So it's powerful. You're in your element. You're in your power. You know who you are. This is someone who is experienced. With these two tens, you have come quite far and gained this position of the king. But there has been something that we launched, some manifestation, some desire that we launched, some truth that we asked for this ending to happen so that we might start again, so that we might move in a more harmonious way, less struggle, less anxiety, more authentic. With the Ace of Swords, this is cutting through all the baloney, the confusion, the illusion, with the Ace of Swords, cutting through all of that, and being willing to walk away from a comfortable situation that we've probably worked really hard, spent a lot of time building up and maintaining, but walking away from it in order to experience our authentic self, in order to walk a path that is more true to who we are, or that feels right to us. And the Nine of Swords, I mean, this would cause anyone a lot of anxiety. When you reach the stage of the king, when you've achieved the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, even though it causes you anxiety and it's a load to bear, it's still an accomplishment. It's still this Eight of Cups. It's comfortable. It's familiar. And the Nine of Swords, you could be getting this download in your sleep to walk away from whatever is causing you this real sense of burden. And it's something you've been asking for, the Eight of Wands. She's put these wands into a vortex. You've asked for honesty, you've asked for truth, you've asked to see the way out of this situation. And maybe the way out isn't exactly what you thought it was going to be. You might have to leave behind some people, some really solid emotional connections here. A comfortable situation. But it might be comfortable, but there is something about it that's causing you this anxiety. Or maybe you feel like walking away from it is what is going to be a huge burden for you. The Knight of Pentacles is an energy of slow movement, but the Knight of Pentacles is someone who gets the job done. There's someone who's reliable and dependable. And with the Ten of Wands, I think you've exhibited this reliability, this, this willingness to take on all 10 wands and carry them up the hill. That's the Knight of Pentacles. You can count on him to end the race, to succeed, even if it takes a longer time. You know, he's the only knight that you can really count on. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. They're quicker energies. They're more exciting. They're fast. They don't have a lot of follow through. And the Knight of Pentacles has follow through. So we have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. In the upright, this is someone who's very clear thinking and clear communicating. And when he's in the reverse, he's not communicating, he's confused. Or he speaks without thinking about the consequences of his words. I think this King of Swords is in reverse because there's a reluctance. So we're getting these downloads at night. We know what we need to do. We know that there is some truth that came in, but maybe with the King of Swords, we're not really wanting to take action on that truth. Okay, Cancer, let us pull a Sacred Rebels Oracle for you. See what else we can add to Cancer's reading for December that is in their highest good. Softly, softly, the tender touch. And at the bottom we have after the storm. It's funny, this sort of looks like there's the storm raging behind her. Let's read number 20. It says, the feminine wisdom of gentleness can assist you now when we are at a point in life where we want to attain greater things, but don't necessarily have a proportionately greater supply of energy at our disposal. It is a time to work smarter rather than harder. This is the way of feminine wisdom. Well, I definitely see that with this 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands. It's like you have really you're feeling exhausted and burdened, and this this desire that we want to attain greater things, but we don't have a proportionately greater supply of energy at our disposal. However, cultural ignorance of the feminine way currently prevails. We are generally taught that the more force we use, the more we try to make things happen, the more we will achieve. The feminine way is not about force, nor is it about driving, striving, pushing, or grabbing what we can in order to create. It is about inviting what we wish for to come into the space we have provided for it, internally and in our lives. This method cultivates more energy, causes less stress, and attracts what is desired. It is manifestation by invitation rather than by will or force. And this is the whole message, which you can pause the video and read on your own. We'll read the healing process though. Although, I like this. It says, this oracle also comes with a special message that you have been working very, very hard. You have learned much and accomplished much, but it is now time to change your approach. Let go of any force in your approach to creation now. Everything serves a purpose, and learning the benefits and limitations of the more forceful way of manifestation through effort and willpower was a useful lesson. However, if you were to continue with that approach, it would stop working for you, because you are now beginning to create on a far grander scale that is beyond what an individual can manifest through willpower alone. You are individually creating through your healing and art, but also contributing globally to new consciousness through your own spiritual growth. So the healing process says, say aloud, I shine like the sun, radiant with grace, and all that I desire comes to me according to perfect timing. I relax, believe, and receive through unconditional love. This is now so. Say that one again. I shine like the sun, radiant with grace, and all that I desire comes to me according to perfect timing. I relax, believe, and receive through unconditional love. This is now so. Beautiful, Cancer. Say it again to make it stick. Here is your card. Softly, softly, the tender touch. And that's your reading for December, Cancer. Thanks for listening, and thanks for giving me a like and subscribing to my channel. Please come back in January. Bye, Cancer.